What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. Vlogging this shit, just vlogging the hell out of it. Anyway, guys, epic day, man. Water park with the kids. Went to some Magic Quest thing or Wizard Quest. Went and looked at nerd stuff with the kids. It was awesome. Went on some like treasure hunts and stuff. Went to the water park. Was tearing up that wave pool with Preston. Just an amazing day. Insurgent got very. I have a lot of it. Had a lot of it, but it's literally within a few hours of selling out. If you want that, that's great. On Thursday, we're launching a new shirt, the Black MTS shirt. If you want more info on that, go to my Instagram. It's the Black Machine shirt. It's our best seller of all time. Bringing it back for this. Launches at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Thursday morning. Anyway, guys, these vlogs have become less about my life, more about shit that really pisses me off, or stuff that I think needs addressed. And honestly, yesterday I actually banned this guy because he just started calling me names. I called him name first, so it's probably my fault. But he's like, I did that vlog on, basically these kids in college, young suburban kids who spend 20 to 60 grand a year on school. They're fucking blessed is what I'm saying. I didn't have that shit growing up, right? And they're fucking going to safe zones and all this stuff where they color and there's Play-Doh and all this shit because they can't deal with the reality of the real world, that sometimes shit doesn't go your way and you have to fucking deal with it. So I got this guy commenting, oh, there's a rich white guy. Of course it's easy for him to say. I fucking love stereotypes. I fucking love them in all ways possible. Especially one about black guys with big cocks, about Jewish guys with lots of money, and Polish people who are dumb as fuck. That's what I love. I love stereotypes. And stereotypes go both ways. They can be good or bad. Honestly, being called a rich white guy, there's a lot worse things I've been called in my life. I've been called a lot of fucked up things in my life, and rich white guy isn't one of those that I take offense to. However, I will say that to discount my opinion on a topic, because right now I'm a white guy who worked his way up in life and worked his ass off and sacrificed for every goddamn thing I have. That discounts my intelligence, and to that I say, sir, fuck you and fuck your mother too. Just kidding. Your mom's probably a very nice woman. That was out of line. Anyway, here's why. If you looked at a black man in South Central LA, a black man, just a black guy, just a black kid, 15-year-old black kid in South Central LA, would you think that man would become one of the most prolific attorneys of our time? Do you think that man would amount to anything living in the crime fucking infested streets of South Central LA? Do you think that man could work hard enough, could bust his ass and sacrifice enough to become one of the most prolific attorneys in U.S. history? There was once a man who'd been known to work 24 hours a day, sleeping in his office most nights of the week, but his house wasn't that far away. There was once a man who handled high-profile cases that no one else would handle. There was once a man who won one of the most high-profile cases of all time as the lead attorney. That man is Johnny Cochran. Because he was black and because he came from South Central LA, doesn't mean he couldn't make it. When you see him, you might see a black man. I see a man as an American with the opportunity to make it from zero to greatness. When I was a child, and this is why I have some perspective on the situation, I wasn't able to afford an $80,000, $60,000, even a $5,000 college education. I had a good childhood a lot of my life, but when I was 10 years old, my mother got addicted to drugs. At least we noticed it, and it started affecting us. When I was in my teens, my father started having strokes from his type 2 diabetes. When I was a teenager, I ran with the wrong crowd and made some bad choices. Where I grew up wasn't exactly a white neighborhood. I'm not going to throw out names and all that shit. What I did know is that once I made that choice to focus on sports, to get out of the fucking street life, I'm just gonna say, not to implicate myself in shit, and to stop getting in fights and doing dirt. When I decided to focus on the gym, and focus on the football field, and focus on the books, this stupid fucking Polish kid from the inner fucking city did some fucking great things. I'm not gonna list them out, but you guys can go to my LinkedIn. I've done some shit. Very proud of what I've done. But don't think for a second that because I was fucking white, in fact, where I live, being white wasn't exactly a good thing. Let me just say, doesn't matter that I'm white, doesn't matter that I'm fucking Polish, doesn't matter that my grandfather was Jewish, it doesn't matter that Johnny Cochran was black, it doesn't fucking matter. What matters is that in fucking America, if you fucking work hard enough, your chances of success go up dramatically. Whether fucking Donald Trump is in office, whether fucking Hillary the fucking liar Clinton's in office, whether Barack Obama, or whether that retard George W. Bush is in office. What matters is that we're still fucking America. And if we fight to keep our fucking freedoms, we will always have that opportunity to fucking advance and succeed. This isn't a communist country. This is America. And why can I say that millennials whining about their place in life, about Trump being elected and not being able to... I had a guy comment on my YouTube today, if you might comment below again, saying that he's University of Madison in Wisconsin, University of Wisconsin at Madison, and that they were putting off lectures so professor could talk about their feelings. Make sure they're not hurt. Make sure they don't need psychological therapy because they're such fucking pussies because their candidate didn't win. Are you fucking kidding me? You know what I was worried about when I was a kid in their age? I was worried about getting fucking shot. Okay? Wasn't worried about fucking coloring in fucking coloring books and playing with fucking Play-Doh. Sometimes motherfuckers need to wake up and realize how good they fucking have it. And even as a child with a mom in and out of mental institutions and fucking addiction fucking centers, I still had it good. Because I had the opportunity to work my ass off and succeed. I had the opportunity to pull myself up, grab myself by the fucking balls and say, fuck you, world, I'm coming after you. I didn't sit back. I could have. Statistically, I was doomed to fail. Instead, I fucking did it. And I'm currently doing it. I'll never stop doing that because once you have that fight in you, that fight never goes away. And these fucking little suburban cocksuckers, they fucking never had to fight for it. They came home, mom had chicken and fucking stovetop on the fucking table. They came home and they whined about something. Daddy bought them a new fucking pair of shoes or a new dress or their favorite console, be it N64 at the time or PlayStation 2. Their only concern is if they can fucking finish the level on fucking that video game they're playing. Some people have real fucking problems. Some people have real fucking issues. How do I have perspective? Because I've had those issues. I've contemplated suicide before. I have. I've sat up and said, is this fucking worth it? I felt worthless. I was told I was worthless. I'm still told I'm worthless. Just read the fucking YouTube comments. When I started my business, people said I would never make it. You're too loud. You're too opinionated. Talk too much shit. You know what? I don't give a fuck. The one thing I am is I'm fucking stubborn. I refuse to be told I can't do something. That drives me. It should drive you. Trump won the election. You're a fucking socialist. Fucking major in poli-sci. Advocate. Go out. Collect signatures. Become a fucking congressman. Do something. Don't sit back and cry like a little fucking pussy ass beta bitch. Get out and do something. And for God's sake, stop judging people, thinking that you know their history because you see their skin tone, or their accent, or their religion, their fucking Jewish star on their neck, their cross tattooed on their back. That's just a part of who they are. That's not their past. That's not what they've been through. You have no fucking idea until you walk a day in my fucking shoes. And that's why I don't judge. Because I cannot walk a day in anyone's shoes but my own. LeBron Soldier 10s. That's all I got to say. Bigotry goes both ways. If you're black saying a white person can't fucking identify with you, do you know where that white person came from? Or maybe their fucking place in life has been more fucked up than yours. I'll tell you what, you never fucking know. So you treat everybody with respect and you take their opinion at face value. You don't say, hey, that opinion isn't relevant because it's said by a white person. That opinion isn't relevant because it's said by a black person. No way can Johnny Cochran ever make it as an attorney. You know why? Because it's fucking America, and you can make it. That's not a game.